Hello YouTube, Instagram, every other social media site out there. Thank you for joining me. Next 20 minutes for everything that's real estate investing. I am your host, Calvin Moore. And if you were with us last week, you know we went through 20 minutes extremely quickly. Didn't even have a chance to complete the video, the installment on how to properly perform in open house. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to finish that video up. But before we get started, let me just say that if you guys are enjoying these videos, please subscribe, comment, hit the notification button so we can keep this thing going and I can get to 1,000 subscribers ASAP. Again, thank you very much for that. But now, let's get right into how to perform that proper open house. So if you're just joining us and you didn't have a chance to go over last week's video, what we basically went over was that when performing in open house, you have 6 hot zones. Hot zone 1, where an introduction takes place. Hot zone 2, where the qualification takes place. Hot zone 3 is where a sale takes place. Hot zone 4 is where you move the person or the client into the home. Hot zone 5, transition. Hot zone 6, the close. And in each hot zone, you ask 3 questions. So it's 3 benefits per room and 3 questions per room. So here in the front foyer, this is where your introduction takes place. You introduce yourself to the customer client and you ask them, are they ready to begin the tour? With this particular home, the formal living room is where the qualifications begins. The hot zone for the qualification. And the 3 questions asked here are, is this the first home that you've been viewing? Are the other homes that you viewed, are they all in this area? And if not, what different areas are you looking in? Questions regarding qualification continue in the formal dining room with the questions being asked. 1, do you know what value added means when we talk about a home? 2, the homes that you have been looking at, what price range are they in? Are they in price range A, price range B, or price range C? And you let the customer client answer. And then the third question is, how does this home compare to the homes that you've been looking at in price range A, B, or C? So coming into the kitchen in this particular hot zone, this is where a sale takes place. And what I mean by a sale is that you, as the real estate agent or broker, you are selling yourself and your services as well as that of your mortgage broker. Those questions are: 1, coming into the kitchen, do you see the value that's been added to the kitchen as it compares to the price of the home? That's 1. 2, how are you, meaning the customer client, how are you moving forward with the purchase of your home? Are you doing it a cash deal? Are you financing? Or do you have a rich family member who might be buying the home for you? Third question is, if you are financing, how much are you putting down? 15%, 20%, or 25%? Those are your three questions. You follow up with, oh, I forgot to ask. Do you have a real estate agent or broker that you are currently working with, Mr. Customer/client? If they say no, they do not have one, obviously you offer your services, but don't sell them too much. Just let them know you will be handling that so they don't have to worry about that. As well as, do they have a mortgage broker that they're working with? Or have they been pre-qualified through their bank? If they say no, not to worry, Mr. and Mrs. Client/customer, because I will be handling that for you as well. So, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, you do understand what I meant about the price of the kitchen and the value being added as it compares to the price of the home. I am right, aren't I? Okay, great. And then also, like I said, I'll take care of everything that you need as far as the mortgage broker and then also me becoming your agent of record. We'll go over all that later on, but let's go upstairs so I can show you the bedrooms and the baths, okay? Okay, great, let's go. We are entering right now the smallest bedroom in the house. As you can notice, as with the entire home, lovely hardwood floors that accentuate a room that measures 17.5 feet by 14.5 feet in width, 17 feet in length. Wood-burning fireplace right here, as well as if we go up into the corners of the room, we will notice these circular vents that are part of the high-velocity HVAC system. You will hear me always speak of the value being added to the home because this particular high velocity system is top of the line and costs more than $50,000 to order and install. Bedroom also has a lovely marble bathroom attached with a 7-head body spa stand-up shower. Lovely bathroom. So as always, you do see the value, again, being added to the home, am I right? Especially with the $50,000 high-velocity HVAC system. Great. Well, let me ask you, who would probably be in this room? Would it be your son, daughter? Okay, great, your son. Okay, so you would really love the fireplace. Great. Okay, well, let's move into the second bedroom so we can continue the tour. Okay, come on, let's go. So here we have the second bedroom. Very large bedroom. Again, the hardwood floors. A room that measures 22 feet long by 14.5 feet wide. Another working fireplace And this is the room where the elevator comes up. So you have an elevator coming right into your bedroom. Extremely large windows, which begs me to ask the question, and you've seen this throughout this entire home. So let me ask you a question. As you notice, huge windows throughout the house. Do you happen to have a company, or do you know somebody that will provide you with your window treatments? Right, exactly. Your curtains, or your Venetian blinds, or your shades. Oh, you do have somebody. Excellent, excellent. Because I was about to say, if you don't have somebody, I definitely know somebody. And then, who do you think is going to be in this room? Oh, really? This is going to be for your mother-in-law. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so she can use the elevator rather than the steps. That's great. Okay, no problem, no problem. So let's go into the master bedroom right now, because I know you're going to truly love how that room has been situated. Okay, come on, let's go. So here is the beginning of your ensuite with the sitting room area. Nice place for your small living room set as we enter into your master bedroom. Now the master bedroom measures 14.5 feet from that part of the wall to the door, and 17.5 feet from the build out to the end of the wall right here. Approximately 15 feet wide. Again, beautiful windows that allows natural light throughout the entire day, and a beautiful bathroom with beveled subway tiles, as well as your bath and shower. Now, obviously, you'll be in the master bedroom, okay? Let me ask you this. Once you guys do move in, are you looking to put in a king-size bedroom set, or maybe a queen-size set so you can put in more furniture both here in the actual room as well as in the sitting area? What is it that you guys are going to do? Okay, great. Again, if you need somebody to help, I definitely have the proper people for both the furniture as well as interior decorating. So here we are at the basement. You will see that even though the basement is not finished, it is extremely clean. So there is a lot that can be done down here. Let me just grab my flashlight, turn it on, and you will see that we have a newer furnace with brand new plumbing that's been installed with a water heater. We come over here to the electrical panel, and the entire electrical within the entire home has been changed, so everything is brand new, less than 4 years old, as well as your downstairs HVAC system. This is part of that $50,000 system that I was talking about. You also have a washer and dryer. But let's go back upstairs, because there are 5 warranties that transfer with the house, and it's important for you to know what those warranties are. So here we are back into the kitchen, and what I'd like to do is just to give you some of the information that I promised on the tour. So let's go over here, let's get some paper. Okay, also let me give you my PIN, as well as tell you what the limited warranties are on the house. So write this down. Obviously my name, Calvin Moore, my cell phone number, 123-456-7890. My email address, now obviously all this is on my card, but just so you have it by the notes that I'm giving you, my email address is more.more@more.com. Now here are those list of items that has a limited warranty. You have your kitchen appliances for your oven and your dishwasher. There's also a limited warranty on the chimneys, all 3-4 chimneys in the house. And then there is a transfer of services for your security alarm system, your HVAC, and your elevator. Okay, so you got all that. Now, let me get your information. Again, your name, John Doe. Okay, and your cell phone number is 000-123-4568. Excellent. And your email address, doe.doe@doe.com. Good. And just so I know, like I said, I am going to get in contact with the seller of the property to let them know what your concerns are. So on the interior, what did you see that might be wrong? Nothing. Excellent. So you really truly like it. Great. And then on the exterior? Okay. So you're saying paint? And what else? Landscaping. Okay, great. And then also, like I said, I was going to give certain information to the mortgage broker so I can forward you that info. What, just so I know and I can tell him, what is your FICO? Approximately. Okay, 750 plus. Great, great. And your annual salary where you work? Okay, great. Over 150K. Beautiful. So like I said, I'm going to get in contact with my mortgage broker, let him know this, as well as the owner of the property. Let them know what your problems are, paint and landscaping, interior nothing. And then when can you come back to the home so we can go over all of this information that I'm gathering for you? I can either do it on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. What day is good for you? Okay, great. Wednesday? What time? Morning, afternoon, evening? Okay, evening. And what time? Like around 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9? Okay, 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. Great. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to get all this information to them. You have the information I gave you, and I will call you Wednesday, like around 5 o'clock at your cell phone number in order to confirm. Does that sound fair? Great. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming. And I will see you Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Great. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye. So there you have it. The basics to performing a proper open house in order to obtain a lot of information from every prospective customer or buyer that enters your home during that open house Sunday. As you can see, and I got my notes right here, we get basically everything that you would get on a sign-in sheet: name, address, telephone number, well, email address, telephone number. But we also got, they are looking at homes in the area. We understand what type of homes they're looking for. They know that, we know that they are looking to put, or they're looking at houses that cost anywhere between $650,000, $700,000. Looking to put 20% down, or $140,000. We know that they have a FICO of 700 plus. We know that their annual salary is over $150,000. We understand that they have interior designers to help out with things like window treatments. We understand which room everybody's going to be basically living in. But more importantly, we understand that they are willing and able to come back for a second showing later on in the week. And that second showing is when we are going to truly close them in order to have them sign on the line that is dotted and put in a bona fide offer. But that is the topic of another discussion. Right now, you as investors understand what needs to be done during an open house. And this is what we want our agents to understand and garner this type of information. So hopefully that helps out. We're at that 20-minute mark, and this is the time, and I got paper in my hand this time, where I wish every single one of you during the week a happy everything real